Many women in African tribes walk upwards of 10 miles round trip each day to find water for their villages, carrying heavy buckets on the return trip. The water these women do find is often contaminated and dangerous, causing disease and lowering life expectancy. Throughout the world, women and children spend 140 million hours collecting water every day. 750 million people lack access to clean water. Every minute, a child dies from a water-related disease. Wells are a catalyst for change. One can serve upwards of 700 people. An immediate effect is decreased mortality rates and rates of water-related diseases. Women can also start going to school. Communities are empowered with the magnitude of productivity hours returned to them. Water is the key to agriculture and health. When a society can stop focusing on the basic necessities, it can pull itself out of poverty.
Our organization is called Support as Well, and we're working partnering with the Blue Planet Network to bring fresh water to the community. And the organization was started a couple years ago, of which we have established some wells back in the community. So that's what we do. And we're looking forward to build a school in each and every site of the well that we're going to build. It's an amazing expression because of it's something that they've been wanting and want to bring an idea to the community, and they're very interested in it. You got a lot of good responses. So the first initial was that yes, let's do it. If there is a way that we can do it, let's go ahead and do it. So that was a very good reception from the first time. It did actually, in some ways, did not. It's more like a very accepting thing to the community. That when you look at it in some way, it did not. People are so changed. Their life are being changed because of getting fresh water around them, and the nomadic life is still going on, but now it's more or less because the land has been demarcated. It's not like an open land where you can move from one place to another freely. You only move during the drought, and the Maasai are still moving from one place to another. But otherwise, having the water fresh close to them will help the women not walking long distance during the dry season. So it really did a good job on empowering women and giving them a chance to do some other work in the village. We're thinking about trading your daughter to get cows. But for someone who wants to have better education, bright future, it's very important for them to have education. And but life is changing. People are accepting to school because they have seen what are the importance of going to school. And most people now are taking their children to school to study. But when you look at the rates of mostly girls when they go to school, when they reach a stage of 14 years, it starts going down because they're starting to marry them. So that is the only issue. But everybody loves education. Oh no. No, and I don't think it will ever be there because what we are doing is the women are very, they're very happy because you can imagine walking about 10 kilometers to go and collect water. And now you can walk 1 kilometer. There's a big difference. And there is a lot of time saved from walking on this. So people are so it's extremely happy.
The water is clean so that we're helping to eliminate a lot of waterborne diseases and also clashes with wild animals that the women can potentially have when they're collecting water from the river. So it's a much safer flow.
After getting the water, there is always the next thing. This is the water, we got the water. What can we do next? And that's how we came up with what you was talking about, building schools. We're thinking of building schools in each site. Where we get the well, we build a school. And this is to empower, to give young kids a chance to attend school and give them a foundation before they start walking 7 kilometers or 8 kilometers to go to school. So our next project is to build a school, and we are hoping to have a school, our first school, by January next year.
It's actually going to be preschools, and they're for 4, 5, and 6-year-olds, because what ends up happening is that the young kids are left at home while their mother goes to collect water, and they're left unattended for long periods of time. And so we figured, it would be much better to have them in school and have them learning. Plus the fact, all of the education is taught in English, and at this point they only speak Ma, which is their mother tongue. And so we were trying to give them this early foundation to make it so that when they do start their primary school, that they're not so far behind the rest of the kids and having such a challenge with trying to catch up and then failing because it's too hard for them. Because the brain, as far as foreign languages, it really stops developing after 11. And a lot of the kids are not starting until they're 8, 9, 10, so they're really way far behind. So that's our whole goal, is to start them early, have it be fun for them, creative, and but then a little bit challenging. We already have, just in his community, 67 children. So we have to figure out, the process for enrolling them. And at the other well site, there's 117 children between the ages of 2 and 7. So it's going to be a little difficult. Hopefully we can get most of them enrolled, but that's going to be a whole process as well too. The wells have provided the water, which is really important, and some bathrooms, but we're going to have to create everything. So it will be a school building, a teacher's housing, cafeteria, because there'll be a food program for them, so they'll be able to eat. We're going to also build a garden so that they will be able to harvest some of their own food, and also that will be training the kids how to grow their own. But then also, did I say teachers' housing? We have to provide that for them as well. And then the whole area will be fenced to keep the kids safe.
It's a process. It's a process from breaking the ground, building the structure. And we have to find, our plan is to find, because there's so many of them. The second well has 117, like she said. And we cannot accommodate all of them. So we have to go back to the villages and see the most needy people. And we take those kids from the most needy families. And that's how we're going to select. And I believe that the community will understand what we are doing, and they get what is that is right, that we have to get from the needy people, because they're already aware of that. It's already, the information has already been, I've already told them that we're only accommodating about 60 of them, and we have to take from the needy families.
So what do you see after schools then, as far as steps go?
After school, we keep drilling wells. I mean, it's my vision. I don't think it will ever stop. I'll just keep going as long as I have the resources to do that. I will keep going. And our strategy is to have a well and a preschool, a well and a preschool. And this will continue. Probably when we have the 400 that I wanted, then we can think what is next after that.
Yes. So I have a big challenge. He's got his 400 wells. I guess I have 400 schools. So, but it starts with one, and it'll be really exciting. Very exciting.
Very exciting. I'm really excited for what this year will bring.
Water is a catalyst for change. A $1 investment towards water converts to $4 in the economy. With water comes empowerment, development, and social evolution.